and I wanted to introduce you to a couple horses. We should have done a video to introduce them, like not just a live, but we've just had a lot going on lately, and so I thought, you know what, I'm just gonna go live and introduce them and tell you who they are and what I'm doing with them. And I may explain why I do some things, and you may or may not think it's a good idea, but that's okay. So let's see, we got one thumbs up already, and okay, now it shows there's 6 people. There was 1 thumbs up before there was any people, which I thought, well, that's a good ratio. Just kidding. We'd like to get all of you that are on to give me a thumbs up. So Kathy, that's cool you hopped on first. We just we've been super busy, life's been hectic, and there's just some things going on that we have not been able to get videos up like we would like. So today I went live again, and I may just start doing some more lives. Honestly, YouTube has stopped showing us to people anyway. I don't know what's going on, and so our views are way down. So that's okay. I'm not here to complain. I'm here to just explain what's going on and introduce you to these 2 beautiful horses that I brought home and tell you their story. And we'll be looking for some homes for them, but these 2 will not be hard to find homes for because they're absolutely gorgeous. So I'll bet you want to see them instead of me. And so let me know where you're joining me from. Wow, we got Germany on here, and where else? Florida. So pretty cool. Let me know where you're joining me from this evening, or maybe it's morning where you're at. If you're in Germany, who knows? Let me know what time it is there. With it being fall, or I don't know, when does winter start? All of a sudden it felt like winter yesterday, but then it's warmed up a little bit today, and it's a beautiful day right now. So that's another reason I wanted to take advantage of going live. So we got South Dakota and Tennessee on right now. But with it being this time of year, the sun goes down quick. I don't have a whole lot of daylight. And if you're living on the East Coast, it's probably already dark. So let me know, Tennessee, is it dark where you're at already? All right. From Germany, it's the 23rd hour. I'm so bad at military time. But Kathy says it's 3 in Calgary. So let me turn it around, guys, and let's show you who I have here. Okay. This beautiful girl got dirty. She rolled in the mud, and this is her first time to be tied up, guys. And I'll explain why that is. Some people think that looks mean. It teaches them some restraint. But why would you tie up a horse that doesn't know how to lead yet? Well, I've found the best way to teach them to lead is to tie them up. And the old cowboys around here call it a post education, because I used to tie them to an old post. Now, in a little bit, I'm going to try to make my way up there and pet on her and calm her down. But that's why she's not super excited about this rope on her, but that's okay. This is good for her. So I'll actually explain. She's had a rope on for a couple days, so I'll explain. And then look at this gorgeous gal, also beautiful. They're both about 18 months old. They were born, I'm guessing, May of last year. So they're both about 18 months old. And this one, look at her. She's a paint. See the white. If they have white up above their knees, a lot of time, and again, some of you are going to correct me because you've raised paints and you know maybe I'm not using the proper stuff. So, oh girl, oh, how are you? Now this girl is a little more gentle. She does not lead yet, really. Well, she does a teeny bit. I shouldn't say she doesn't. She just doesn't do it great yet. But she's a paint because she has the white up above. Let me see if I can, come on. So, come on. So I'm trying to teach them. You can not only teach them by being tied just to stand still or whatever, but I want to, I'm gonna tap her on the butt. Come on, come on. I want you to turn around here. See, I don't want to get kicked, but let's see here. There you go. There you go. See, I want her to learn that she can move her rear end. In nature, come on. In nature, that's not how they would normally move because their front end is free to move. So they normally follow their, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. All right, I'm trying to get her to move around here. I may move her away. How are you, girl? From this corner, so I have some more space. So it's just not a natural movement to move their hindquarters in a direction different than their front quarters, because normally they're walking forward. That's just naturally, if you're grazing, you don't see horses walking backwards to graze. Once in a while, they'll take a step backwards, maybe, especially if they're stepping on a rope or something, but naturally, that's just not how it goes. So, I'm trying to tie this and talk to all of you at the same time. Let's see how I do this. Okay. All right. So I would like to put enough pressure. There you go. Come on. Come on. There you go. Perfect. Now I'm going to stand here in her comfort zone a little bit, because I don't want you coming over here on top of me. I want you to learn. If you want some space, move your butt. There you go. Okay, so we're giving these two some education today, but let me tell you their story. They're both gorgeous. We just found a new home for Serial, which I'm so excited about. I found a sweet lady named Peggy that watches our channel. Hopefully she's watching today, and I hope Serial's doing great. But she's about my age, maybe a little older, and she wanted to just have something calm to ride. And Serial fit the bill. She came and tried Serial out, and hey, Mandy from New Zealand. That's awesome. So, there you go. How are you, girl? So Serial went to a new home, and the only rescue looking for a home around the place was Frank, which is a lot less than I've had in a long time. Ho, ho, ho. It's okay. It's okay. So, as you can tell, this buttermilk buckskin here is a lot more skittish than the black and white paint. But they both need to learn some things. Buttermilk buckskin here, tell me what I should call her. I actually posted it on our other social media on Facebook, and I got tons of great ideas. Maybe you're one of them that already saw her, a picture of her. Now, I want her to learn to move her butt too, but I don't want to push her so fast that she's smart. But she's also hasn't figured out that it's not, hopefully not going to do any good, hey girl, to pull against the rope. Although I'm a little nervous because I got an old rope and it could break. So I'm going to go probably get something with a clip on it. But real quick, let me finish telling the story and then I'll go get a clip. So I was down to just one rescue that needed a home, and I had my friend, actually the one that I bought Frank from, say, Alan, feed is expensive. We didn't get enough rain this past summer, so the feed is almost non-existent out on the reservation right now, especially where he lives. And he said, I want to sell a couple of these horses, and do you think you could find homes for them? And I said, oh, it's hard going into winter a lot of times to find homes for them. I said, what are they? And when I saw pictures, I was like, okay, I can find homes for those because those are so pretty. And I hate to say that, because wouldn't it be cool if people didn't judge a book by a cover? But guess what? That's just kind of natural. Oh, it's okay. It's okay. Oh, it's okay. Now she's super nervous, guys. So I'm trying to be really careful. Oh, we don't want to. There you go. Can you guys believe there's flies still in the middle of November? That's crazy. Now, if I can start scratching on her a little bit, and I've found that these just old, oh, girl. Oh, that's okay. These old metal curry combs, they actually feel really good on them. Now my shadow's getting in the way, but sorry guys. Okay. Oh, girl. Oh, it's okay. It's okay. Yeah. We want her to learn that she can't pull away from it. Okay, guys. Now don't worry, she is nervous. She's super nervous. But we want her to end on a good note, not on a negative note. So we want to pet her for a little bit. Oh, girl. Oh, now I'm sure I have people that will tell me how terrible I am, how this is the wrong way to do it, that it's cruel. But guess what? I've seen a lot of success with it, and if I just go slow and careful, and now I may introduce this brush. Oh, it's okay. Oh. See, look, this brush is gonna feel so good. And we can even get some of this mud off of you. Now, right now she's shaking, she's afraid. But the more we spend time with her and we go soft and slow, the better she's gonna feel about things. We want her to remember, the thing I've noticed with horses especially, is they tend to remember best what happens last. So instead of remembering, man, that was terrible, being tied up for my first time. Now, I will tell you, I started to tell you, I put a halter and this rope on her 2 days ago. And her and Blackie over here, they've been just dragging ropes around in a big arena where they have plenty of space to move. So today I brought them to the smaller area. Now look at this, guys. I don't know if you can see, but the rope is totally not tight anymore. She's relieved the pressure by moving forward. Oh, that's okay. Now she all of a sudden thought, well, I don't have any pressure, so he's not connected, so I'm gonna make a run for it. And that's what happened. Oh, it's okay. But horses work on both sides. Oh, it's okay. And so we want her to know that, hey, I'm gonna be friendly on both sides, not just on one side. Okay? It's okay. It's okay. Oh, it's okay. It's okay. Yeah. Oh, it's okay. Yeah. So, guys, I will start brushing on this side a little bit. And same thing, she might think, well, I'm starting to give him my head and he's not pulling. I may run and see if I can get away. Well, when she does, she'll hit the end of the rope and be like, oh, wait, I'm still connected to something. So there's a lot of lessons being learned right now. And that's why the cowboys call it a post-education. Now, I'm getting some of this mud off. Who doesn't like their back scratched a little bit? Oh, and I'm just gonna say, good girl, you've done so good. So now I'm just gonna walk away because now it ended on a really good note instead of the negative. She's still quivering. She's not cold, she's just a little scared. And honestly, because she's pulled back, it's like humans when we exert ourselves. If you lift weights real heavy, and then all of a sudden you're just kind of quivering because you're, oh man, I hurt my muscles or strained my muscles. Now this one doesn't need the same type of attention. I just pulled a cockleburr off. I want to put it in. I put my cockleburrs down in these holes so they don't grow. So she already is gentle, but I'm gonna go ahead and grab my curry comb. Same thing. And just brush her a little bit. Now, guys, maybe I'll put this on my tripod for a second. And thanks to Sandra that gave us this tripod. Let me see if I can. So, guys, you won't hear me, but some of you will enjoy that you don't hear me for a minute. I'm just gonna take a minute and spend some time with this horse. Let me see some of your comments real fast. Hi Charlie, aka Cereal, PB and J. Oh, cool. So that's is doing great. He and Pony have become besties, and he's settling in beautifully. That is so good to hear. I'm so excited. And Dahlia from Snowflake is on. Max Burrell from Thatcher. Max, you probably know my parents, right? Georgia Gonzalez from Michigan. Why not get her to step up? I don't know exactly. Oh, that's a good question. Horses don't just, the first time, let me address that. So when you first tie a horse, their natural instinct when you pull on them is to pull away. To pull them forward and get them to step up. That's the point. We want that to happen eventually. But right now, she doesn't know that. Her whole life, if she had pressure put on her, she would flee or pull away from the pressure. Well, now that we're training her and getting her to submit, in order for her to become useful, she's got to submit to pressure, not pull away from pressure. I hope that makes sense. And so whoever said just have her step up, well, that would be ideal, but she's not to that point yet. Kathy's loving when I work for the horses. Thank you. Some people I guarantee will be upset I've done it the way I have, and there's different ways, maybe better ways, but I'm showing you the Allen way right here. Okay, pinto color pattern on the black is pinto color pattern on the black paint is the breed. Okay, thank you. Oh, actually, I need to explain more about that. Let me come over here. Okay, so this is a fascinating story. So my friend did not have the feed to feed these. He has a little herd of horses, but this one he had raised since it was a baby, and he's just like, I've got to sell some of the horses. I can't afford to feed all of them. the dad to this one is a part draft horse. I think it was a third draft and 3/4 quarter horse. His mom was a paint Mustang. So pretty cool combination. You got Mustang draft, and I just saw my friend Vernon's on. Vernon, this is kind of cool. This one comes out of or by a stallion that comes from Douglas DeWitt at DeWitt's All Around Ranch Horses, one of his part draft horses. So this girl, she is stout and she's gentle. She's got 4 stockings on her feet. She's got these cool pinto spots. Okay, are you still there, guys? It looks like it froze up for a minute. Let me know if you're still there. Yep, so Vernon heard me saying that. So this one has some really good breeding, but it also has the Navajo Mustang in there. It's wild a lot, and so she's been on the rocks and the hills and avoiding cactus and rattlesnakes. Smart but big and just really nice. And so kind of nice to know her breeding. This one, on the other hand, is an interesting story. This one got scared away from her herd. I don't know if by the other mares in the herd or if it was a roundup, and she got separated from her herd and ended up with my friend's herd. Well, my friend said she's pretty, but she's not part of my herd, and yet she's eating my feed, and so I don't want to keep her here. And so she had become one of his herd, but it was not one of his herd that originally, if that makes sense. So there you have it. We don't know anything about her breeding, but we know she's beautiful. And we know, I've looked at the teeth of both of them, and they're both approximately 18 months old. Come on. There you go. I love how smart this one is. She's learning already to move her butt around, and which is also a cool characteristic, because the rebellious characteristic would be to move her butt towards me or kick. She's never once kicked, knock on wood, even though there's been lots of pressure and she's been really nervous. Oh, girl. Oh, it's okay. Yeah, it's okay. They seem to really like to just be scratched on their forehead. And like I say, we're gonna untie her here in just a minute and call it quits for the day. But I want her to have some really good experiences, so that when I let her go, she's like, hey, that wasn't all bad. It's now, women, don't get mad at me for this analogy, because I've never had a child. But it's amazing how God has created human beings, and it's very obvious in childbirth that a woman can be in such pain and hurt so bad, and then that baby comes, and within minutes, they still hurt, but the smiles start happening. They put that baby on their chest, and they almost immediately forget a lot of the pain. Now, if I'm totally wrong, women, you can tell me, and I can't refute you, because guess what? I haven't been there. So, but I think if God didn't let us forget our pain and focus on the joy, then there would never be any more children born. That's why I've heard it said, that's why God had women have children, because if men did it, there would only be one child per family, because men wouldn't do it again. We're not brave enough, tough enough. So there you have it, guys. 2 beautiful 18-month-old fillies that are looking for a new home. If you're interested, you can always email us at thefarmonroute66@gmail.com. People have asked if I have a website, and I don't. That's something I need to probably do someday. But I move horses pretty quickly if I can. These can move a lot more quickly than a lot of the ones in the past, because like Cereal or Kit Kat or Chief or Ombre, those are all rescues that we got that were stallions, and we had to get them gelded, and then we let them heal up, and so stallions take a lot more time. Wow, Terry, you are amazing. Terry has been so kind to us. She just sent us a super chat, but she's also been, I don't want to embarrass you, Terry, but she's been very nice to our children. She's been really nice to Blake and Jocelyn, and so Terry, thank you. Been nice to all of us, but I just wanted to thank you publicly. So there you have it. So the reason these can go more quickly to Forever Homes is I don't have to schedule an appointment to get them castrated. This one already leads, and yet that post-education is good for her too. As you can tell, she's almost less patient than this one, but this one is having a rude awakening to being tied. She doesn't understand what's happening. I'm seeing if I just stand back here. Yeah, there you go. I don't know if you saw, you probably didn't see, but see, having one leg just kind of off the ground right now. Now I'm swinging my hat. This is not to scare her. This is actually to desensitize. The last thing you want is if a fly was to land on my knee and I was to slap at it, you don't want to scare a horse. But then there's other times that, say a horse is not where it needs to be and I want to put a little pressure. I may put a little more pressure. So that was probably a bad example though, guys, because really there's no purpose in it right now. We want her just to know that we love her. We love you, girl. You're beautiful. And I know it doesn't feel good being tied up, but it is essential. I would say it's one of the most important things to train your horses is to just tie them. And you may wonder what that teaches them, but it teaches them to respect the rope. It teaches them distance. It teaches them, like someone said earlier, why don't you just have her step forward? Well, eventually she will get there. But right now, if I pull on this, I'm pulling as hard as I can and she's just pulling back. Well, that's not what we want. We want, like this one. Now this one I'll have to untie, or so this one, see, I can pull and it'll step forward because it's learned to give into the pressure instead of pull away from the pressure. So there you have it. I don't have a website. If you're interested in one of these, you would have to email me at the format on route66@gmail.com, or you can Facebook message us and I'll address your questions. They're both beautiful. I have found if you live outside of Arizona, it costs more because there's going to have to be Coggins tests and a vet appointment and vet check and stuff like that. And so, sorry, but that's just how it goes. But if you live in Arizona, it would be cheaper. So I love what I'm seeing here, guys. Look how relaxed this girl is now. Her back leg's cocked. She's no longer quivering. And again, the quiver was not, there was some fear there, some of it because she exerted her muscles really hard pulling back a couple times. But she's doing great. It does make me want to just come up again. I love to leave them on that good note. Like I said, hey, good girl. So while I'm standing here close talking, I'm gonna go ahead and untie her. Now, That sound scared her. It's okay. It's okay. Now, she's gonna find that she can pull away now. But, oh, she's gonna hit my tripod. Don't do that. That's my fault, guys. I'm trying to get this. Now, I'm gonna keep them in the smaller pen. Sorry, I'm gonna keep her in the smaller pen, both of them, for a few days. So I went from the big one that they're learning to get used to the rope. Oh, cool. I saved my tripod before it got hurt. So now I'm gonna let her be in this smaller area so I can grab. Now I love that she's quivering because she is nervous, but I think that's one, I could get myself in trouble here, but I think that's one problem we have created in society, is we've talked about how when we're nervous about things or anxious, that we shouldn't do them. Well, guys, how many of you, if you would have not done something you were nervous about, would have not got married, or would have not had children, or would have not gotten a degree, or would not have asked someone on a date? Or, I think some anxiousness and stuff is good. Sorry guys, I'm just playing now. You can't see it, but I'm stepping on the rope. And she's like, wait, I thought you'd let me go. Well, I have, kind of. But I also am teaching you to, good, just give a little bit to the pressure. There you go, good. See, I barely pulled her head when she gave me the, look at her, lick her lips. See, pull her head. She gave it. I'll let go. See, this is the first part. Oh, there you go. Did you see that one little teeny step? Now I'm making a liar out of myself. I've said a couple times that we're done. But when I see progress, it's tempting to try to get a little more, but that's okay. I'll drop. Nervous? Yes, she's been quivering some. How many of you quivered when you went on top of a high dive for the first time, or jumped off a cliff into water? I bet Vernon can relate. Vernon came from Winslow, Arizona. Such a fine sight to see. And there's a place called Clear Creek that's beautiful. Some of the coolest cliff jumping ever. Oh, cool. Arizona Pumpkin's on, guys. Go check Arizona Pumpkin out. She's the one that got Pumpkin, and Pumpkin looks amazing. Guys, everyone likes this black one, and so she's not going to last long. And my goal with these right off the bat was just, when I told my friend, I said, I don't know that I want any more going into winter. I saw how pretty they were. I said, okay, I can find homes for those. I know they'll go fast, but they're not old enough to ride. I get the silliest questions sometimes, not from all of you. I'm sure it's from, it's more on Facebook, honestly. Facebook, you get some really nice educated comments, and then you get some bizarre ones. You'll be like, hey, I have this 6-month-old horse for sale. Can it be ridden? Do you have videos? Is it trained to barrel race? I'm like, did you not understand 6 months old? But anyway, so some of you, like I said, may not agree with me letting them drag ropes. And you may wonder why with the black and white one. Honestly, the black and white one doesn't need it as badly, because I can walk up and put a halter on her. But she also, you saw how impatient she was. I'm gonna just for a few days come out here, pet on her, tie her up, let her stay tied up while I do chores, and and then every time she steps on the rope, it teaches her that instead of giving or pulling away from the pressure, she gives to the pressure by learning to step backwards. And same with this beautiful buckskin. So instead of me chasing them around in a big arena, now I can just have them close to me. And guys, whether you like the process or not, it works, and I've done it with hundreds of horses. And do you see this also? How she put the rope over her buddy? Well, that's kind of cool, because guess what? Her buddy's learning that, oh, a rope over my back's not a bad thing. So when I put a saddle pad or blanket or saddle, same thing. Terry, I love that you're complimenting the Arizona pumpkin. I felt so bad. Pauline got pumpkin, and right off the bat, people were like, "Oh, she's so skinny," and they were critical of her weight. Well, she was a rescue horse and had been sick about a month before, and she had just got over being sick. Pauline took her all the way back there to West Virginia, and I felt bad people were critical of her weight, but go check her out now. She's put on weight. She's doing really good. So I love that Terry's always so positive, not only with us, but with anybody on the channel. Wendy says her dad did this and it was easier to get him to lead. Like I say, it may not be the perfect way, but it's a good way. And they step on each other's ropes. They learn to give to pressure. They get the rope over their back, and it's just a good thing. So real quick, before I turn it off, if I didn't see your name ideas, and I don't think I will name them, because I'm hoping to find them forever homes soon, and I'll let the new owners name them. But if these were your two, what would you call them besides beautiful and gorgeous? Guys, hit that thumbs up button. Thanks for watching today. Like I say, I had a video planned to show you when I went and got these, and maybe we'll get it up eventually. But if not, you know who they are. You know how I got them. Mark and Minnie. Oh, I like that. Hey, how are you? Oreo. Like 90? I don't know what like 90 means, but anyway. I had brought this plastic bat out here. It may be too late to show you, but maybe I can do it with the black one. Oh, come here. Come here, Blackie. I'm stepping on your rope. Come to me. See, I'm just messing with it by stepping on the rope. See, just in the 3 days this one's drug a rope, she's learned to give to pressure, and I love it. Okay, let's see here. So I was going to show you why I had my plastic bat. Now, this may be kind of hard. This one's super gentle, but see how, a plastic bat's really lightweight, but it gives me an extension, so I can rub down its legs, and I can rub it on its shoulder and even up by its ears. Look how good she's doing. So in case you saw that plastic bat on the ground and you're like, why does he have a bat? It's not to hit them with, guys. It's just as an extension to scratch them and to... Now she's still super nervous, but that's okay. She was untouched 3 days ago. I put her in my chute, got the halter on and a rope, and then today was the first day that I've been able to mess with her since then. Because, but she's been learning lessons anyway, because that's what you do when you when you're dragging a rope, you're learning lessons all the time. I just want to make sure they have plenty of water. But all right, guys. Thanks for the suggestions. Thanks for watching. And have a great evening. I have a feeling these two are going to find new homes real quick because they're so beautiful. They're both absolutely gorgeous and unique in their own ways. Very seldom have I had a part draft horse on the farm, especially one that's part draft, part quarter, and part Navajo Mustang. And then this one is a Navajo Mustang, and we don't know its genetics, but talk about, she's fast, she's beautiful, she's very used to. Now that's funny that this one's acting like it wants to nurse. No wonder she's in such good flesh. She was probably still nursing on her mom that was in that herd at 18 months old. so there you have it, guys. But that Navajo Mustang up there, that buckskin, oh, see, I love that. See, the black one was stepping on the lead, and Palomino turned and faced to relieve pressure instead of pull away from it. Lessons are being learned, guys. There you go. Sky, clover, salt and pepper, moon for the paint. Anyway, thank you, Tracy. I do try to give them some love, even though, like I say, there will be people be critical that I did it wrong. But I do try to make sure that regardless of how hard a session we might have, hopefully when they leave feeling like, okay, Alan loves me. So have a great day, guys. Thanks so much. God bless. Have a nice evening.